Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jeffrey Richmond, and I present to you my brand, Prepared: Preparation, Practice, and Progression for You. Our mission statement here at Prepared is to provide customers with a holistic, person-centric physical therapy or athletic training regimen that also emphasizes the importance of overall health and well-being through empowerment of the mind, body, and spirit. So let's get right into it. It starts by identifying our first problem, which is how does one actually obtain physical therapy? We at Prepared believe that this process is severely flawed. A patient must first go to a medical practitioner, such as a pediatrician or a geriatrician, for ailment diagnosis, after which the patient is then prescribed physical therapy. The patient is then attends a regular physical therapy facility and is given standardized procedures to help cure their ailment at hand. This is complemented by a second problem itself, which is one being given the right treatment in the first place? Standardized medical procedures are not conducive to all clients' body types. Every single individual is different. And because of this standardized medical procedures, we at Prepared have identified that the following consequences occur quite frequently. One, either a patient's ailment is only temporarily solved. This can also be followed by the patient's ailment being solved, however, the surrounding body parts have been weakened. Or, what is also extremely common, is the progression of the ailment persists following the conclusion of the standard duration of therapy. This is followed by a continual cycle in which the patient then goes back to their previous geriatrician or pediatrician, is prescribed another physical therapy prescription, and occurs through the same process over and over again. Our first solution here at Prepared is to eliminate the need to see a doctor. Doctorates of physical therapy can provide more than 3 years provide 3 years of clinical experience over a standardized physical therapy degree. With this doctorate of physical therapy, a licensed DPT is given the ability to diagnose a patient, and the patient can be diagnosed and treated here at our same Prepared facility. Our second solution is what we consider personalized care. Every patient will be given a customized physical therapy or athletic regimen based on them as an individual. This patient-centered program will become culminated based on multiple individual variables and will also be supplemented by support with assistance from a nutritionist and a life coach or psychologist. This life coach and psychologist can also provide the necessary vitamins and supplements an individual needs while creating a formula for success throughout all aspects of the client's health and well-being. Our third solution is what we've identified as comprehensive wellness. We believe comprehensive wellness entails establishing a true partnership of care centered around the mental and physical wellness of the patient. This is also conducted with an emphasis on emotional awareness throughout the continuum of care while combining hybridized Eastern and Western medicine practices. To elaborate further, we can first take a look at homeopathic medicine. Homeopathic medicine includes the harnessing of a client's energy to stimulate healing and development within the individual. This is one of the very many facets we believe truly separates our brand from the rest of this competition. While by conducting various energy works such as quantum energy healing, Reiki, and Qigong, we are implementing what Eastern medicine practices that have not often been accepted in the Western medicine culture. Through personal experience, we can attest that quantum energy healing does have variable effects both on the mind, the body, and the spirit, and combined with one's internal belief in themselves can create an entirely new holistic and comprehensive healing for that individual patient. We also provide alternative medicine practices. These complementary techniques include acupuncture, acupressure, and tongue readings by implementing various Chinese medical practices, and include body movement therapies such as myofascial release, yoga, and meditation. We believe by implementing things such as myofascial release, which is deep tissue massage meant to release particularly troubling nerve and tissue damage, can be complemented perfectly by meditation and yoga practices to truly relax one's body and allow it the free movement that it actually truly desires to operate fluidly. Our team uniqueness here at Prepared, while may seem similar to other athletic and physical therapy facilities is actually different in the mandation of every faculty member having a doctorate of physical therapy, a master's of athletic training, a master's in applied clinical nutrition, or a master's in applied psychology. We are emphasizing the importance of every single one of our facility members having a graduate degree because it truly explicates how much time and effort every single individual member of our team has actually put into dedicating towards their craft. We want to provide our consumers with the knowledge of knowing that they are being worked on by the best, that the state of the art of their department. We want them to know that everybody that's putting their hands on them or is going to be working with them to try to help them alleviate their illness at hand or ailment at hand, that they're in the hands of the best. What we offer here at ProPaired is a diagnosis of ailment without the need for a doctor. We've essentially eliminated the hassle of going to a medical facility in which you're most likely not going to be given an accurate diagnosis in the first place. This will further be supplemented by personalized physical or athletic training programs and will be supplemented even further by community and emotional wellness and support therapy. This will also be done while offering vitamins and supplements for sale, the requisite nutrients that one needs to create a better and healthier body. But most importantly, what we offer here at ProPaired is a community of acceptance, free of judgment, and striving for greatness, both for us as a community and for us as individuals. Our competition expands across a multitude of sectors. This includes sports medicine facilities such as the Cleveland Clinic and athletic training facilities such as the Mayo Clinic. We also face competition from other functional or holistic local medical practitioners, local gyms and wellness centers where people are actively engaging to get more physically fit, and nutritionists all around our target markets. Our target markets include young athletic adults ages 18 to 25, children in need of medical assistance or elders in need of medical assistance, professional sports franchises such as the MLB, the NBA, the NFL, and the NHL, professional, college, and high school athletes looking to improve in one way or another, middle and upper class members of the community, preferably those with a six-figure income, as we do have a rather expensive target market, members of the holistic medicine community, and people with a genuine or overall interest in health and nutrition. We plan our market size for physical therapy itself is actually rather grand. Physical therapy is being currently valued at $34 billion and is growing exponentially, up to the point where it is expected to be worth $45.7 billion in roughly 3 years. A sample statistic can be demonstrated through Broward County, which is one of the founding establishments for ProPaired. The various statistical and demographical data on the right presents a location that is one of the wealthiest regions in Florida. It also demonstrates that there is a target market that can afford this product, and also shows the members of the Broward County community have continuously demonstrated an increasingly poor mental and physical health state. And when relevant to the entire state of Florida, the numbers are actually quite glaring. As a person who is currently working for an internship located in South Florida, I can attest myself that the Florida community needs more holistic wellness practices in order to truly ascertain the actual individual value that many people in Florida are notably feeling like they don't have. One of our many barriers to entry is our greatest barrier to entry is COVID-19 and any setback that is associated with the pandemic. This is also supplemented by the high startup costs of entering an industry such as the physical therapy industry. That is a quite difficult market to penetrate. Another issue that may occur will be property designation, followed by personnel accrual, development, and allocation. Our other barriers to entry include competition and marketing and brand development. However, we have come up with a comprehensive marketing strategy in order to assert the efficacy of the branding of ProPaired. We plan on creating a foundational following through social media by establishing a social media culture centered on whole person wellness. We plan on gathering biometric data to create in-your-face advertising. This in-your-face advertising will then will appear on your social media platform and will promptly turn into a questionnaire, a survey, or an advertisement somehow oriented towards Prepared. We have an emphasis on personalization and genuine interpersonal connection establishment. We plan on expanding on our pre-existing local resources and clientele, which are currently in Broward and Palm Beach County in South Florida, and Westchester in New York City and New York State. We also plan on keeping the value of our brand through word-of-mouth clientele, and most importantly, establishing a brand that can transcend a variety of market boundaries. Prepared will be operating as a limited liability corporation because we believe that this type of organization will allow us to have our greatest benefits towards this company as a whole. This includes protection of assets, prevention of double taxation, single head leadership, and increased flexibility. We have many pre-existing faculty and resources here at Prepared, and this includes Michelle Thompson, who is the former Assistant Medical Director of Vitas Healthcare, one of the largest organizations in South Florida, and the current founder of Epic Medical, which is a functional medicine organization. This is also followed by Adrian Parker, who is the current president of the South Florida Healthcare Executive Forum, Rick and Paul DeGovia, who are quantum energy practitioners that also have masters in business administration. They also focus on live blood cell analysis and iridology, more methods of Western medical practices that we plan on implementing towards Prepared's branding strategy. LeBrent and Allison Rice of Coral Springs Rehab. They are both doctorates of physical therapy. Leah Ray, who is a certified nutritionist, and Michael Malley, who is a licensed massage therapist with a focus on myofascial release. Our goals here at Prepared begin with me, the owner, graduating from New York University with a bachelor's in sports management with a concentration of organizational management. We will then conduct more data gathering and feasibility studies, while conducting even more comprehensive competitor assessments and SWOT analyses. We plan on gathering more clientele, investors, and contacts, and are planning to go live with new social media platforms and establishing our community interconnectedness. In the following 2 to 3 years, we would like to create a pro forma outlining our financial projections, determine a facility site, and hopefully purchase it. We will then conduct our requisite contract designations for construction, architecture, planning, and otherwise, continue our personnel recruitment, begin conversing with banks to receive the appropriate bank loans, and obtaining the necessary licensing and approvals that are required for a facility or paying the requisite fees. Finally, in our final 4 to 5 years, we plan on refining our business model for launch while conducting whatever necessary research we need. Our pro forma adjustments will finally be made towards larger expansion and going live, which our going live date plans on being January 1st, 2026. Prepared is an extremely unique brand when compared to its competition. While many competitions within the physical therapy and athletic training markets focus on using state-of-the-art Western technology, very few implement holistic technologies that have an emphasis on mental, physical, and holistic empowerment. We need to make sure that people are understanding how our minds and our bodies are connected. And right now, it is very evident within the community that people are only focusing on the external value of feeling good and looking good. However, that is not the case. Many people feel good or look good, and the other is what's happening. Here at Prepared, we plan on establishing a community where everyone can be free of judgment and truly work on themselves to create the better individual they would like to be. Thank you.